This is the Spend Wise Moms channel. Hi, I'm Marianne, and this video today is about how to organize or declutter with your husband or partner. Now, I love to organize things in my home. My husband, on the other hand, does not. We have two different schools of thought. I figure that if it doesn't get used or contribute in some way, then it doesn't belong in the house. He figures that if it isn't causing a problem, it can stay where it is. Anyway, decluttering with a husband or spouse can be tricky. It's almost like hanging wallpaper. If you can survive doing it together, you can survive anything. Now, first and foremost, start with your own things. You may be surprised at how many things you have that need to be organized or decluttered. Your partner could get motivated seeing how nice the home is as a result of the organizing you do. But don't hold your breath. Clutter causes stress for women, but it doesn't seem to have the same effect on men. There are 3 ways I have found to be successful in working with my husband. First is the timer method. Second is focusing on one type of thing. And the last method is just to work in one area, like a drawer or shelf, for example. With the timer method, I set a timer for 10 or 15 minutes, and when the timer goes off, he's done. If you are just starting out, you may even want to just try 5 minutes in the beginning. This method works very well, but I definitely wouldn't try to do it too often, especially if your partner doesn't like to declutter. Once a week or twice a month is plenty. Another thing I do to make decluttering together a successful experience is that I will do something for my partner in return for the same amount of time he is willing to give me decluttering together. He may ask me to iron shirts, which I hate to do, or give him a back rub, or cook something special for him in the kitchen, or whatever he wants. While using the timer method may not seem like you're spending a lot of time, it is amazing how much you can get done, especially if you prepare ahead of time. For example, if I would like my husband to go through his ties, I get them all off his tie rack and lay them out in a row. There are a couple of ways you can proceed from here. You can figure out a certain number to keep and have them pick out that many and the rest go. Another thing you can do is to have him pick out the ones he really likes and wears. As he goes through the ties, he may also find ties that have stains or that he doesn't wear and is willing to give them up. The last way is to have him pick out the ones he doesn't like or that are stained and put the rest back. It depends on which way works best for your husband, and you won't know until you do it. As he chooses, I put the ties back on the rack myself to make the most of the time we have decluttering. When the timer goes off, we stop. If we don't finish, we will continue next time. The second method is just focusing on one type of item and no more. Taking the ties, for example, we would only do ties for the day. The more willing he is to get the job done, the less time it takes. If it only takes 4 minutes, then we stop. You can focus on ties, pants, socks, etc. Gather all of the like items and put them on a bed or a large area so they can see exactly how many they have. Now remember, they are willing to organize for a few minutes because they love you and not because they really want to. Sometimes they are even happy when they see how nice it looks. Be grateful for anything they are willing to do. You don't want this to be a source of contention. The last method is to focus on one area, like a drawer or shelf, for example. Take everything out of the shelf or drawer that you choose to work on and lay it out on a table or bed. Have them choose which things they like and that they use and put them back on the shelf or drawer you are working on. Put the unwanted items in a black trash bag so others can't see them and donate them as soon as you can. That way they won't end up back in your home. A partnership is about give and take. You may hate to go to Home Depot as much as your partner hates to go to a fabric store. So try to see both sides as you organize together and be patient and grateful that your partner is willing to organize with you at all. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up so we can make more videos like this. Thanks for watching Spend Wise Moms.